The fog had begun to clear by the time I arrived at the clinic, its white facade like a beacon in the stillness of dawn. Dr. Vexar, my supervisor, was already there, her eyes fixed on the clipboard in her hand as she scribbled notes with a red pen. "Good morning," she said, not looking up. "We have a new patient arriving soon. I need you to prepare the room." I nodded and began to follow the checklist in my head, my mind already preoccupied with the stack of charts on my desk that needed attention before the day's first appointment. As I entered the patient's room, I noticed something off. The window was open a crack, despite it being a chilly morning. "Dr. Vexar, shouldn't we close that?" I asked, pointing to the gap. She hesitated for a moment before responding. "It's not necessary. The air circulation system is fully functional." I nodded, but couldn't shake off the feeling of unease as I set up the equipment. When Dr. Vexar called me over to assist with the patient, I found myself glancing at the window once more. The new patient, a middle-aged woman named Kaylin, was already seated on the examination table, her eyes fixed on some point outside the room. As we began the intake process, I couldn't help but notice that she seemed off. Her answers were curt and mechanical, as if reciting lines from a script. Dr. Vexar exchanged a knowing glance with me before asking Kaylin about her medical history. The woman's responses became increasingly stilted, her words spilling out in a monotone drone that sent shivers down my spine. I tried to focus on the chart in front of me, but found myself drawn back into the room, where Dr. Vexar was now asking Kaylin about her family and social situation. The woman's voice was like a recording, devoid of inflection or emotion. As we finished up the intake and prepared for the examination, I caught a glimpse of something out of the corner of my eye. The window had closed by itself, the gap now gone. I spun around to look at Dr. Vexar, but she seemed oblivious to the change. "Let's proceed with the physical exam," she said, her voice firm and detached. I swallowed hard, trying to push aside the growing sense of unease as we began the examination. But something in Kaylin's gaze kept drawing me back, a glimmer of something almost human beneath the surface of that mechanical monotone. And then I saw it, my name on the chart, scribbled in Dr. Vexar's handwriting next to a notation that sent a shiver down my spine. "Assist with treatment as necessary."